Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Kyle with Bethune, and I appreciate you guys being here with me today. Today, you can see I'm dressed up in some tropical fare, but I will not be going anywhere tropical today. Today we are loading up the entire fam, and we are heading to New Orleans, Louisiana, or New Orleans, depending upon where you're from. So we're gonna head there now. We're situated almost between Baton Rouge and New Orleans. So we're gonna head there now, hopefully grab some breakfast and a cafe au lait, and it's gonna be a good day, and I'm glad you're here. It's not every day I'd take the whole fam with me. So we got Eli, he's all ready to go. Got his leather hat on, Ben's loading up in the back of the car, and Molly's getting some last minute preparations together in the bus so she can go. So if nothing else, it will be an interesting day. Yeah, don't mind my trash down there. I've yet to find the dumpster. Oh, easy girl. You're not going to New Orleans. No, Weezy's not going to New Orleans. You guys about ready?
You right there, buddy?
I'm tripping over shoes as I come up.
Yes, we are good. Molly is just putting the finishing touches on her look and herself. And so am I, and so we're ready to go.
All right, Molly, are you about ready?
Yeah.
All right. All right, we're gonna get in the car and get headed that way. So the first stop on today's adventures brings us here to the corner of 9th Street and Magazine Street here in the French Quarter part of New Orleans. We're gonna be stopping here at the Vintage and hopefully score some pretty tasty beignets.
Thank for you guys.
All right, so I want a flight, a fancy beignet flight.
Sure. Right now I only have s'mores and cannoli. So you can do two of one of them, or you can just do like one of each and a regular powdered sugar one.
Yeah, let's do that. And then I'd like a cafe au lait, please.
Small or large?
Let's do a small.
Do you guys just have regular lattes?
Mm-hmm.
Could I do a latte with oat milk?
Yeah.
And then could I get the breakfast shrimp and grits?
Oh, okay, so that's yours.
And then one of those Beignets.
Look, Molly. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We'll eat whatever. It doesn't matter.
Thank you.
I got myself a beignet flight. I got a cannoli one. This one is a s'more one, and all they had was cannoli and s'more today, so I got another cannoli one. These things look incredible. Oh, and I did get myself another cafe au lait.
So I had to be different because I am kind of a savory gal these days. So I got the shrimp and grits. Ooh. Oh, good. The shrimp are really fresh. You could definitely feel that heat in the back of your throat, but the spices and the savory, and I've never had shrimp and grits for breakfast before, but it's pretty good.
All right, so I'm gonna start with a regular. Yes, I'm using a fork and a knife, so don't judge me. I think these are a shade better than the ones I had in the last video. Go ahead and try the campfire one, or s'more. So it's got chocolate drizzled on the top, graham cracker, and powdered sugar. I think I like the plain better still though. Last, I'm gonna try this cannoli. It's stuffed with cannoli filling. Has chocolate drizzled on the top. Ooh, I like that one. That filling really steps it up a notch. I just have to wonder how much powdered sugar they go through on a daily basis here, because my tray and Eli's tray are completely covered in it. So we finished up breakfast there at the Vintage. I will say those beignets were a little better. I was walking by though, this bake shop here has this. I love this right here. That is so cool. I love that initiative and what they do there. That's good stuff. But yeah, I think there was a lot of copyrighted music in there, so I wasn't able to film a ton. But yeah, I think those beignets were a little better. Got me a tasty caffeinated beverage here. And it's an absolutely freaking beautiful day today, if I do say so myself. So we are gonna hop back in the Jeep and head down Magazine Street here a little bit. So we have actually made our way toward the French Quarter. We weren't at the French Quarter, we were on Magazine Street, which is about a 6-mile road that runs from the area we were all the way to the French Quarter. But as you can see, I am staring at the mighty Mississippi River. That over there is the Crescent City Bridge heading into downtown New Orleans. So we're down here by the French Market, and I think we're gonna head in there and walk around a little bit. I just absolutely love the live music. It's supposedly everywhere down here, so that's pretty cool. I love it. That's some kind of, looks like maybe a war memorial over here or something. I'm not really sure who this fella up here on this golden statue might be, but apparently Joan of Arc, Maid of New Orleans, 1412 to 1431. It's quite a statue here, right in front of the French Market, looking downtown. I got some old cannons there. Walking through what they're calling La Trobe Park here, a little tiny square next to the Mississippi River and the French Market over here. Absolutely incredible day though, guys. I believe the weather's about low 70s, a little breezy, sun shining, not a cloud in the sky. Absolutely gorgeous day. All right, we have made it to the French Market here. You know, I'm a sucker for a good farmer's market, farmer and flea market. We got, right off the bat, we got some snacks over here. Got a little bit of produce. Ooh, we got some New Orleans, Louisiana spices. I think we're good in the plant world right now. We just got our new bonsai tree. I think we got enough to take care of at the moment. So we do leave Louisiana tomorrow, or at least southern Louisiana, this area, and starting to make our way towards Texas. So today, my goal is to get some jambalaya, get a praline. What else? And there's a couple other. Oh, and I'd like some gumbo. So I would consider this, if I had to guess with my not so experienced opinion, that this is probably relatively slow for this area. Doesn't seem to be. You know, it's around noon on a Wednesday. There's not a ton going on down here at the moment, but I'll take it. So like I said, we will be leaving here tomorrow. Where we're staying in Texas, so I guess we should talk about that a little bit first. We're going to be going to Texas to see the eclipse here in the coming days. It's Monday supposedly, so we're trying to we did book a 1,000 Trail, lucky enough to book a 1,000 Trails campground just outside of the Path of Totality. So we're going to be there. We have to be there Saturday, and then we're going to drive out and see the eclipse on Monday. But we got about 8 hours, probably 9 hours bus time to get to our place in Texas. So we're going to leave tomorrow, probably stay up around Shreveport, go on over Saturday. I guess here's the New Orleans Jazz Museum. There's several awesome museums down here. I really wish I had the opportunity to go. We just passed the World War II Museum, and it looked amazing. I would definitely love to go to that at some point, but as per usual, our time down here is usually pretty limited. So we have one day here in New Orleans, and we're just kind of, I don't really know what we're doing. We don't really even have a plan. We're just kind of bopping around. We asked everybody kind of one thing they wanted to do. So we're kind of trying to check that off right now and visit in the French Quarter and do a little walk through here. But yeah, I would love to come back one day and check out some of these museums. I'm sure they're pretty great. Got a little crawfish and shrimp boat there. Man, those are some huge freaking shrimp. I would assume those are pretty big crawfish too. I'm smelling all this seafood cooking. I'm starting to get a little hungry. Crossing the corner of St. Philip and I believe Decatur. I believe this one running to the left of me is Decatur. Check out the old tuk-tuk over here. It's all, they got a dog painted on the side, but it's covered in stickers. I wonder if they actually use it for a delivery vehicle here. That's pretty cool. It's the only one I've seen down here in New Orleans.
Are we going this way?
Well, we have made our way down to Bourbon Street, Dumaine Street in Bourbon. So I think we're just gonna do a kind of little walk through down on Bourbon Street and heading toward downtown. I think we're starting to get a little hungry. I do want to see the St. Louis Cathedral, which I believe is up here. So I think we're going to head in that direction and see what we can find. So yeah, something they do kind of unique down here, at least down in Bourbon Street, is they put the street names on the sidewalk there. So we're on the corner of Orleans and Bourbon Street. we're gonna head over here and see St. Louis's Cathedral in Jackson Square. But I don't know if they do that everywhere in the city, but at least in the French Quarter, everywhere I've been seems to do that. Oh, look, they got some of these old horse hitching posts right here. These are cool. I've started seeing these quite a bit. I wonder how old them things are. Oh, cool. So I believe you can go in. So I'm gonna head in. Wow, it's beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous. I absolutely love these old churches. Look at the artwork, the paintings on the roof. So I don't really know how it works in these places, like what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, or where you're allowed to go or see, but I'm just kind of going with it. I see other people kind of doing what I'm doing, so I should be okay. God, I love these churches. They're just absolutely gorgeous. The architecture and the art and the paintings and all, it's just, man, it's beautiful. Love that like oyster shell up there. I guess that's like where I don't really know what that is. I am not Catholic, so I'm probably not the person to talk too much about this, but it is absolutely gorgeous in here. Very peaceful too. The old organ up there. Wow. This is impressive. Christ on the cross up there. They got a candle offering thing here for $2. You can put a candle offering in. Oh, that was so great. That felt so good in there, and that was absolutely beautiful. Man, I got to make it a point to start visiting more of these cathedrals, because that was great. I don't really know a lot of what I'm looking at, but nonetheless, freaking beautiful and cool. So this is Jackson Square. Got this fountain here, the birds up there doing their bird bath thing. Look at them up there. Cooling themselves maybe on what's turning out to be an absolutely incredible day as far as weather goes. Next to the St. Louis Cathedral there, you got the Louisiana State Museum. I found this kind of interesting here, Jackson Square. The site of the Louisiana Purchase in 1803 and known as Plaza de Armas until 1856 was established in 1721 by French explorers. That's pretty cool. I didn't know this was the site of a Louisiana Purchase. Oh, that's a nice shot there. You got Andrew Jackson high up there on his horse, mounted up just here in front of the St. Louis Cathedral, which is still mind-blowingly awesome inside there. I don't know something about that place just really did it to me, but it's a pretty cool statue here. I like Jackson Square. It's beautiful in here. Right across the street is the mighty Mississippi River still. So I think we'll go over here and pop a squat on this bench and try to figure out what we're going to eat for lunch, because I think we're starting to get a little bit hungry. Settled on Robert's Gumbo shop right here by the cathedral. We're getting hungry. I'm pretty excited. Gumbo shop sounds good to me. Some of the daily specials there. Soup du jour. You got some duck soup. Duck soup. Eli, they have duck soup. No? Not for you? All right, I got the combination. I've got some shrimp etouffee. I've got jambalaya and crawfish etouffee. Jen went with the white beans over some rice. Molly and Eli are sharing some jambalaya. And Ben got the seafood gumbo, which looks and smells incredible. All right, we're gonna come in with some of the shrimp creole right here. Very creamy. I like it.
Thank you. Want some more?
Come in some of the jambalaya right there. It's one of my favorite dishes in the world. I love it. Just such an array of flavors, man. I freaking love jambalaya.
Flavors are in it.
Right here, I got some crawfish etouffee. Ooh, that one's really unique. I think the jambalaya is my favorite though. That stuff is good. Oh, I am stuffed. Man, that was good though. I think the jambalaya was probably my favorite, followed up by the crawfish etouffee. That was pretty excellent. And then Ben's seafood gumbo was kind of regretting not getting that because it's called the Gumbo shop. So, nonetheless, it was all really good. I think it was $105 and I left a $20 tip, $125. Family of 5, that's what you get. So I think we're gonna head on, keep walking down Bourbon Street or the French Quarter here for a little bit and kind of check it out and see what else we can find, and then before we make our way back to the car. So how was your lunch?
It was amazing. Like they had a vegetarian dish and it was so good. So good. White beans and rice.
Yeah, Jen, the white beans and rice were pretty dang good. I'm a huge white bean fan, as I've probably stated before, but man, everywhere you go down here, there's just restaurant on top of restaurant on top of restaurant. Pretty much any cuisine you can imagine. Oh, look at this guy here. You got the Fat Boys Pizza guy. He's a big old guy there. Look like he's had a huge, large pies himself. I think this fits pretty, I feel like it fits. Right, sold?
Mom.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
That day. Holy crap.
All right now.
All right, so I made a new addition for my head. Bought myself a hat. I've been in the market for a hat that fixed my big black head for, honestly, a couple of years now. We just walked into Chapel Hats here, right across the street from Jackson Square. And I picked up this little beauty right here. I like it, because I like to keep the sun out of my face, and it just gives me other options to wear my hair a little differently. But yeah, let me know what you think about my hat. I'm not typically a hat guy, but I have been wanting one of these hats for a little while. So yeah, let me know down in the comments section. What do you guys think? Does it fit me? Well, physically and fashionably. So I was hoping I would run into the statue, Jean-Baptiste Desmonds, the founder of New Orleans, 1717. Huge mural right here, or not a mural, huge statue, marble statue. I don't know who else is with him, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know this guy. It's actually surprisingly not as much about him around New Orleans as I had thought, but yeah, there it is. I was hoping I'd see that before I left. So we're coming up on the Waldenburg Riverfront Park. It's like a big old container ship going down the Mississippi there. Fun little fact, my first, I guess, what I'd consider real job was at the port. And I learned all about these ships and worked on them and worked around them, and I learned a lot doing that. Good experiences. Something about ships, it's just, I don't know. I guess I never really realized how much of the Mississippi played a factor as far as commerce and transportation. You think that bridge looks low, but obviously he knows what he's doing. Yeah, this Riverwalk's really great. They got I think there's the aquarium, the Audubon Aquarium is down there. They got a nice mural on the side of the building there, but it's tough when you come to a place like this and you only have a day. There's so much to see and do. Yeah, it's kind of like the aquarium in the theater district. I really would have loved to have done the steamer. I don't know. I was hoping I could see it docked somewhere, but I don't see it. They have one at like an old paddle steamer. How'd I know you'd be petting these puppies?
Ghost, I know. I'm always petting.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
Oh
always
my
petting
goodness.
puppies.
Oh my.
Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, I love to love.
Oh, that's. He's so beautiful. If it's not Jen petting a puppy, it's me. Ship's going under the bridge over there. I was just talking to Ben. I don't know. Let me know, guys, in the comments section your thoughts on the bridge ship into the bridge crash recently. That was, I actually stumbled upon it late I think early that morning, and saw that footage, and man, it shook me up quite a bit. It was just so surreal looking. Man, that's horrible. We're headed to the car and we see another statue here. just starting to pop up on me over here. I have to read what this is. I did see this one on Atlas Obscura, but I can't remember what that was called. Oh yes, Old Man River. Old Man River, a man with a past, arms reach empty-handed, God to a city in love with water. Old Man River. Huh. Look there, next to the Mississippi River. Oh, cool. It's a, what do they call these?
You bring a lock, and then you bring your loved one that you're sharing the lock with, and then you have your love locked onto a bridge, and your love is supposed to last for as long as your lock lasts.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have a lock, so.
I was really hoping I'd get this shot before we left, and we're actually heading back to the car. It's gonna work out just fine. Good view of the St. Louis Cathedral. That's a good shot. Oh man, what a day. Yeah, we kind of left New Orleans abruptly. Not really abruptly, but we were ready to go, So we just hopped in the Jeep and made our way back. But it was a great day, man. It was a cool city, you know. It's definitely a party town, you know, if you're not into bars and, you know, the party scene, the kind of the French Quarter. Once you eat and kind of sightsee a little bit, you know, there's not a ton to do down there. But it is a really neat city. It's really neat to kind of see all that. But yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a tough one to film. For some reason, big cities, and then when I have the kids, it's a little more difficult, so I hope you liked it. But yeah, guys, we'll catch up with you here in a couple days. We'll be leaving in the next video and making our way a little bit north, and we got something pretty excited planned for that too. But guys, yeah, thanks for being here, guys. We love you so much, and take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye, guys.